What's up, everybody? This is BR, and I think I'm finally suffering from what I like to call the Apex Legends Purgatory. Let me explain to you what that is. Like, around every 3 seasons or so, Apex Legends gets into a bit of a lull where nothing really new is coming out, or at the very least the content that it does have just is kind of unappealing. Or at the very least, it just doesn't have anything strong to just make me continue playing the game. And it's not like there's anything bad with Apex at the moment, well, except for one thing, but I'll get to that later. But it's just that relative to other games that are available right now, especially AAA multiplayer games, and especially around this time of year where a lot of single player games are finally starting to launch because, fuck us during the summer, nobody wants to release games during the summer. Apex just doesn't have anything to draw me in back, especially full time. Right now I'm just spending most of my time playing Team Fortress 2, Overwatch 2, or Fallout 76 with friends. Yeah, I got dragged into Fallout 76, alright? That's a story for another time. And while I do love Apex, you gotta shake things up every once in a while. A good core battle royale can only take you so far with enjoyment, especially when you enjoy a diverse palette of games. And it's not like Apex is offering anything substantial at the moment. Right now we're just having the Halloween event that's going on, and unfortunately it's nothing new, it's all stuff that we've done way before in the past. Sure, we get a couple new maps, but I don't think it's enough to, draw me in full time. And speaking of ranked, man, I really don't want to do Stormpoint ranked. That's what I was talking about earlier. Usually Apex does bring me in with the ranked mode because usually ranked modes of other games kinda suck. I don't like the elo system that a lot of games incorporate because it doesn't make it feel like you have any influence on your personal performance. And with Apex's RP system, it definitely works to my benefit on enjoyment. But man, why Stormpoint again? I don't want to play Stormpoint ranked. That's why I got Diamond in the first half of this season. I didn't want to try to get the Diamond Trail on Stormpoint, and thank goodness I got Diamond before the mid-season. Dude, they seriously gotta fix Stormpoint. I don't know why they have it the way it is. Make the map smaller, or make the ring happen a lot faster, or already have the place be a level 1 ring already. I don't know, somehow fix it. And it's not like it's for no reason. I mean, there's an understandable reason why they're reusing so much for Halloween and why they would want to be doing that in the first place. And that's because the new season is already right around the corner. And with all the focus on that, they can't allocate any new resources on anything new for the latter half of the season. So they're really just gonna ride it out until the new season drops. And I think that's when my enjoyment will start picking up for Apex again. And we're probably gonna get another map other than Stormpoint on ranked, so that'll be a good time. And that's just gonna be a huge content drop, and that's usually what happens over and over again with Apex. You just have these really high highs and then these really low lows. I mean, it's not consistent whatsoever. And I really do think that's what's the worst thing about Apex, honestly, as a game overall. When you have options to play other games, or you have the opportunity to do so, Apex just becomes less and less appealing to play full time. Why play Apex and grind out the battle pass every single day if you can be doing something a little bit different and still have a blast doing it? And honestly, this experience has really taught me why Fortnite focuses so much on new content and the amount of content that they release and how often they do it. Because they really shouldn't let this kind of purgatory happen in the first place. Because what that just means is a loss of revenue because of a loss of player base, because people just get, a little bit burnt out on everything without any new content. The game is fun, sure, I'll give you that. Apex is incredibly fun, but eventually it does get a little stale and you want to change things up every once in a while. And I'm not saying like this is a bad thing. Obviously, we already know that Respawn doesn't put out content as much because, they have some pretty good labor culture in their workspace. They don't do crunch and they only release things when they're finished, allegedly. And I completely agree with them, and I do think that is a positive good for the gaming industry as a whole. But something like this, the Apex Purgatory, is just gonna happen because of that. It's inevitable, and I'm glad that at the very least, they try to give us new content every once in a while, and it usually tends to be good. I really enjoyed that new LTM that they added. It's a nice little take on gun game. It focuses a lot more on teamwork. I thought that was really innovative. Overall, it's a good thing. So in conclusion, the Apex Purgatory is just something that we're gonna have to deal with Apex's live service model, because Respawn just can't output as much as we would like them to. It really does suck when you do have plenty of more options to play out there, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a little bit of flack from Apex superfans that are just gonna say that Apex is the best game in the world. First of all, you're wrong. That's Team Fortress 2, alright? Get your facts straight. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about the Apex Purgatory? Do you think it's really that detrimental, or do you just not feel it? Is Apex Legends your only game because it's the only game that really appeals to you? Or do you play Apex on the side and you don't really care as much about it as other people? Make sure to leave your opinion down in the comment section below if you found this video interesting. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it. If you'd like to see more content just like this, make sure to subscribe. And if you'd like to support this channel, I do have a Patreon in the description. Thank you so much to my fellow patrons, and I will talk to you guys later.